And I'm going to pull it up on my computer right now. Cause she's gonna get married. She ain't gonna marry me. And we are live now on chaoticradio.com, YouTube. There we are. Oh, look at JG, so cute in the middle right there. He's like a little butthole right in the middle there.
Well, now that I'm in this room by myself, it smells like a butthole.
Right? Well, good. If you're going to be fucking releasing gases, man, the universe.
Show warm-up activities.
He's just call him gas hole.
You know, this song might just go right into the show, like right on
No,
time.
it's because I didn't mute my
Or no,
my
it'll be a
laptop.
minute in. Oh, shit. So we got like another minute, then I'll do the 30 seconds.
Yes.
So we get glass, he gets plastic. That's the way it goes.
And that's the way it is.
I heard that.
We're going to do one before, or is it pour it now? Fuck it.
Yeah, pour it before the 30 seconds all quiet, because we'll be on the air during that part. All right, 30 seconds. Quiet.
You're cruising on a motorcycle through another dimension and time. A dimension not only of beer and rock and roll, but of twisted minds and sexy women. A wild journey of crazy imagination that has no boundaries. There's a warning, a sign up ahead. Your next stop. The Zig Zone. The Zig Zone. The Zig Zone. The Zig Zone.
Yep. What is up? It is time. Let me get my... there we go. My fucking ugly face.
Dutch is my goddamn fuck hero.
Is now on Facebook.
Wouldn't that be ugly Facebook?
Well, Face Beast. I think that's what we should call it. My
Face Funk.
Oh man, it was a nice fucking warm one today. That's for sure. But
still is.
Actually, so you can go on YouTube, Chaotic Radio Live, and you can, because we have a caller calling in, Mark McKellar from Resonant, all the way from Boston.
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 Is it Boston or Boston?
It's Boston. I'm just saying. These guys. Oh, guess what? So, make sure you tune in, YouTube, Chaotic Radio Live. This way you can hear the conversation we're going to have with Mark McKellar. They're coming out for a little quick mini tour. Then, of course, they want to start it here on Chaotic Radio on the Zig Zone.
You got to say who it's from.
What's that?
You got to say who he's from.
I did. Resonant.
Oh, okay. Well, I must have been out of the room when you said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, fuck me then.
Oh, shit. See, I had a brick wall. I haven't even started the fucking show, and I've already hit a brick wall. But anyway, so back on the YouTube thing. Now you got see JJ's face. He's got his own little camera inside the engineering room. I mean, we're just like leaps and bounds moving forward, right, JJ?
Yeah.
This is pretty awesome.
Buttons.
He's got buttons. You start pushing people's buttons. We need to get Kit inside here to do some more little snippets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And music. We got some stuff, but not enough. We need more.
We need to start the show right.
Yes, but yeah, we didn't do that. So JJ, you're gonna have to get your ass inside.
No,
here.
he's got one.
Oh, he does.
Yep, he's there.
He's
He's on
right, 'cause
camera, so we're
Look
good.
on YouTube.
And also, so you guys on Facebook, pull up either the YouTube live so you can listen in as we're doing it, or you can just go on to chaoticradio.com and then put that up on if you're on your phone, and then just flip over and do Facebook, live. Then you can hear what's going on. Although the Facebook live is, I think it's in the chaoticradio.com, it's like a second and a half off, or like 2 seconds off. So if you hear, it'll be like watching an old kung fu movie.
Oh, cool.
Right? So where it's like,
You want to fight?
hey,
Fight me.
so it is Zig Zone. Just saying. We do have our shots, and then there he is right there.
We're doing
what's going on? What are we doing?
the ding dong.
Yes, he's got us hooked on the ding dong shots.
Yeah, and we'll be having them in studio sometime soon. California Distilleries, they're down to come in and make some drinks for us and show us what all they've got.
You hear that,
That'll be
JJ?
a fun show. So
Yep.
So they're gonna hook up drinks, dude. So that means we have to have a DD.
yeah, that
So
day
that
will
means
be pretty
we're
crazy.
definitely gonna have to. Well, Scott's in the other direction, so he's probably gonna have to Uber. But
Yeah, that's
you're
no big
out
deal
near
for
me,
me.
so we'll have to just
Had
pick
to
you
figure
up,
something out.
and then in the truck, and then just have my son.
Oh, Zig wants to get me drunk.
And then we'll take advantage of the JJ.
Adorable.
All right.
You sound a little low
So,
on your vocal.
there's the,
your voice.
That's you guys to adjust me in there.
Adjust him up there just a little bit.
We don't want.
He's
We
a
don't.
little
Adjust it. Give me a little bit more.
We don't want to hear more of him. Actually, well, you have your. Okay, so anyways, here's my Reaper glass that I got for my son. Fear of the Reaper. All right, cheers, brother.
Oh,
Cheers for JJ.
That's
Cheers.
maker.
Man, that is a bomb freaking shot. I am just saying.
Yes.
That is good stuff. Oh,
Ding
man.
dong.
Gotta love it. Chris already said Chris Walsh is already, hey, you need a shot. Just did it, brother.
Oh,
Way
they
ahead
might
of
be
you.
on the delay.
Right?
Yep.
Hey, Chris, bring some shots.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. Only top shelf tequila, man. Don't bring Mezcal or some bullshit like that. I'm just saying. Anyways, so we got Mark McKellar coming in. I had
He's calling in.
calling in, but I had he's going to call in about 7:30. That's what I told him. What is that? Boston time. That's going to be 3 hours. Is it 3 hours?
10:30?
So 10:30 his time, right? That's not that late.
Nope. He's
know.
fine.
Unless you're getting, of course, getting prepared
Wait, isn't
for.
he in Cali now?
I think I'm not. Oh, they're flying
here
in.
yet?
Yeah. No, he's not in Cali yet. No, they're not in Cali yet. But their show's on Thursday, so we're gonna do a little promo for them. They're starting at the whiskey. Me and JJ and Otsko and your buddy was it Brian? Your buddy Brian?
Oh.
Who went to go see? Oh, when we went to see Resonate at the last time they were out
I think
here
I
at the
took
whiskey.
Josh that time.
Josh, that's
Yeah.
it. Okay. Yeah, not your buddy that wants to hump fucking Otsko's leg. I swear to God, Scott, you got to see. He's got a buddy, man. That just he sees Otsko, and this guy just gets. He's like a horny little puppy. And I think it's the funniest fucking thing, dude. I just stand back and I watch it. I'll sit across the fucking bar and just watch him, and he just sits there and it's like he just wants to get up on her leg and just.
Homeboy fucked the Martian once.
Oh my God, it's just so classic. And Otsko, when we left, what was the last place we were at? We were in Pomona for the Surge. Remember when we went to go see
yeah.
Surge? And shout out to the guys, to the kids in Surge. He was just like hammered, dude. And Otsko, I'm like, here's Otsko, here's him, and I'm sitting on the other side of him. And Otsko, he's like, he won't stop talking. He's all like the whole getting all up close and Otsko's looking past him at me, and you can see in her eyes, she's like going, get this fucking guy off me. break this up, and I'm looking back there. I'm just laughing. I'm like, oh no, this is good. I should have just recorded it. Is what I should.
I have to admit, I was doing the same thing as you.
What, humping Osco's leg or just enjoying the conversation?
Watching.
Oh, okay. So first off, I want to make sure that my girl knows that, it doesn't matter how many times. I don't know how many times you tell Tiff that she's very beautiful. I send Otsko texts. I do little things on Facebook and make sure that she realizes that she's very important to me and that she's very, very beautiful to me. I mean, why would I be with you if you didn't fill all the little spaces that I need to have filled, to be in a relationship? You know what I mean? But she got butt hurt because I was me being the facetious one and just being the rebellious one, and I always want to just twist it just a little bit more, and I got in trouble, and she got really fucking butthurt that I was sitting there saying, oh well, Tiff is a beautiful woman, blah blah is a beautiful woman, Lori's a beautiful woman, and because I was just wanting to just egg her on. And I kind of did. She just completely ignored me all week after she said her piece, and then she never came over this weekend. I mean, I went to go see Ontario.
Oh, she'd leave you blind.
Oh yeah,
no ding dong for you.
Yeah, she cut me off, man. It's like, okay, and I'm 50 years old, and it still works. Yeah. So I just wanted to say I'm Facebook apology, YouTube apology, chaoticradio.com, apology, Live 365, whoever's listening to us all over the world. I'm sorry, honey. I love you. You're just the awesome, most beautiful person in the world to me. But I need some snooze too.
Snooze.
I do need some.
Snoo for
you.
you.
You cut me off. I mean, I'm telling you, man, Rosie Palm is just sometimes it just doesn't fill that void. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Shots fired! Scott plays a safe card, man. This motherfucking guy, he's like, oh, no, I don't fuck up like you, Zig. I don't do stupid shit. I don't say stupid shit.
Who don't?
I do, but
not to get you cut off.
No,
isn't that kind of our shtick?
Not shit like that. Like even she'll try to trick me and say, "Oh yeah, that girl's pretty" or something. I'll be like,
trying to rope me in for the kill.
It's okay. I'm not stupid, honey.
I learned the hard way that Otsko's not that type either. I can't sit there and say, oh yeah, like if we're in a restaurant and we have a like a hot waitress or something. No, I'm not going to be that stupid. And I have some pretty stupid moments. I'm full of them, full of myself too. But I don't play. I play the safe card like you. But Otsko doesn't try to rope me like that one though. Tiff, shame on you. Shame on you.
She's cool though. There's not a jealous bone in her body though. That's what I love about her. One of many things.
I know. Cheers to you, Tiff. So there we go.
What's that?
So trying to kill
smoke out your ass.
Fill up some dead air. So hopefully that's going to give me some snoo this weekend.
No.
Well, and then she got into check this out. She got into an accident. This guy, he was gonna. If I'm not mistaken, the guy was intending to make a right hand turn. Decided that I was supposed to make a left. So here's Otsko is behind him, and this guy flips it in reverse so he can get a little bit back. But now you're going to make a left-hand turn across like 3 lanes, right? Which is still idiotic, and backs into her car and just fucks up the left front corner of her car. I mean, the hood's all pushed up and what have you.
That sucks.
So this guy This F-tard gets out of his car and is like, oh, well, you know, and of course now she's like, I mean, you know, Atsuko's frail. She's 100 pounds wet. And she's got this guy. Now, this guy's like all huffing and puffing. You know, probably would have been a different scenario had it been you or I.
Definitely.
And is, you know, and starts, you know.
But he backed into her.
Yeah, he backed into her, but trying to say that she was at fault, you know.
Fuck that.
What a douche. And then, but here's her mistake. I says, honey, did you call the police? No, I did not.
No, it doesn't matter.
I don't think you have to.
You don't
You
have
need
to.
to.
Call no,
Always call the police.
all you have to do is call your insurance and give them your side of the story right away. That's it.
Yeah, the police don't care if there's not a major injury.
No, some guy hit me from behind, like, and he tried to say that I hit him, and I'm like, "Fuck you, dude! Look at the fucking where you hit me. It's right in the back corner, you dumb shit." And he tried to flash a badge and pretend. I think I told this story before.
Oh, you did. That's
Yeah.
right. Oh, we did. I think we did have this
Yeah.
conversation.
So when assholes like that come out, like, no, you just got to call right away and just give your statement. He didn't even give his statement to his insurance yet because I call his insurance first. So if she calls his insurance first and says, "Look, I need to report, you know, that he hit me,"
Yeah, your douchebag client
That's
backed
all
into my car.
That's all you need to do, and then it's up to them to decide whether, you know, because of course he's going to give his bullshit side, and that douchebag gave his side, and we wound up both just being asked out unless we go to court.
So now another thing is that Rusty, my employee, he a younger chick. He says I think she was like 17, right? He's in his lane. He's like probably in the middle. He said he was 3 feet over from the line, so close to the middle, right?
Yeah.
And this chick just comes over and hits his bike. And this chick gets out of the car. He's screaming. He has it on video. She's screaming. And just like, oh my God, what did you do to my car?
On the bicyclist, or the
She
car?
was in a car.
the one who hit the bicyclist.
She hit him in the back.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, fuck.
He was parked. He was stopped at a red light.
Damn.
And she comes over to make that because she wanted to make that left turn in the lane. It was in a left-hand turn. He was in a left-hand turn lane. Get on the freeway. And here she comes. Boom. Oh my God. She tried to say that he took that spot. He was in motion, took that spot from her, and she was already on her way over, and he took that spot.
No, when it comes to bicyclists and shit like that, and
No, he was on a motorcycle.
well, anything like that, bicyclists or motorcycles, they have to fucking yield to you, or to them, because it's like, I mean, yeah, they pull in front of you like pricks. I know they do. They've done it to me, and I've wanted to just fucking throw something at them, but you know, the ones that do it right just get in. I mean, you got to fucking yield to them, you know,
Well, you know what ultimately happened?
because they can be hurt way fucking easier.
Well, you know, she threw such a bitch fit, and he called the cops. The cops were there, and she threw such a bitch fit. And then when we did an estimate, and I submitted it to his insurance company. I guess she was throwing such a bitch with her insurance company that they're just like, look, you know, nobody's at fault. It's a 50-50, so no one's claiming at fault.
Bullshit.
So no,
That's fucked up.
I know,
If he
and
just
so
straight up got
nobody's
rear-ended?
nobody's insurance rates go up. They get their own vehicles covered, and everyone's happy. I'm just like,
Well, the reason they do that is
What?
because the dickhead insurance companies agree to disagree. So each insurance company doesn't have to pay shit. So it comes out of the insurer's pocket, which is bullshit.
yeah,
That's why it's a business.
It is absolutely pathetic.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Dave Rusk, hey, what's up, dude? Chiming in. We got Dave Wagner, the Daves. Why do I know so many Daves? Dave. Dave's not here.
Oh, we used to have that one.
What's that?
We used to have that sound
We
effect
used to
on the
have that
board.
sound effect. I know. But
Speaking of Dave's, oh my God, I met my singer at the brewery the other day, and okay, he's telling me this story because he got a little buzz, a lot buzz, whatever, and he's sitting there saying something about the sun not being hot.
the sun not being hot.
The sun is not hot, man. No, it's radiation on the ground. I'm like, no, it's not. So then why, when there's a mountain does the snow not melt? And I said, because it's higher elevation and it's cooler up in that, elevation.
But it's closer to the sun.
Close to the sun, man. I'm like, what the fuck? So you're telling me that the sun's not hot? I'm like, you're full of shit, dude. Smoke another bowl.
But I mean, actually, if you think about that, I mean, it's scientifically. So for JJ,
there's regions of the sun that aren't as hot as the rest of the sun.
Oh, no. It's just
but the sun's a big fireball.
Hear me out.
Jesus Christ.
You would think that at a higher elevation, since it is technically closer to the sun. I'm just gonna be the devil's advocate for your
no, it's
singer.
because the atmosphere is a big insulation layer.
Oh, okay. Would you just wait? Would you just wait? I wanted you to explain this. I'm just saying. Slow down, Turbo.
That's the short version.
So you would think that being that the mountain is a higher altitude, it is closer to the sun, that it would be warmer at a higher altitude and colder at a lower altitude. You would think. So now, VJJ, will you answer that question for us?
Actually, the further you get from Earth, the colder it gets. So the sun's not going to burn you right here, but you get close to it, it will.
Well, no shit. I'm not talking about.
Well, his argument then,
you know what?
Then why is it hot on the ground and not hot?
It's colder further up because you go out, you're going to hit absolute zero.
Yeah,
right, out in space.
Well, we know out in space because there's no atmosphere in space.
So that's why there's snow in the mountains because it's closer.
See, he still didn't answer my question.
No, that's the answer. The mountains are closer to the space that's absolute zero, and that's why mountains are colder.
Oh, okay.
The altitude.
I'm just making this up.
As you go.
What?
You know what? I'll tell you what. Scott sends me some really fucking weird shit, right?
So shit I get back. So I just share the goodness.
Now, mind you, I don't know. I'm going to look right now.
Oh, no, I'll share one. There's one that I wanted to bring up that's hilarious.
It was either Mike out, Freight Train. It's either Freight Train or you sent me. I'm going to look right now. It was, one of those pornographic ones.
Oh, God.
That, you guys, I don't know. I swear to God, I don't know where. Scott and Freight Train, get this stuff. I really have no idea. But let me see. There's Freight Train's deal right there. And, there it is. Okay. Now, see, I can't post this on Facebook.
Who is
because they're going to put me on fucking jail. Dude, Scott, come look at this, dude.
Was it me or you?
No,
or
it was definitely Freight Train. Look at the size. Look at the size. Now, mind you, this chick's got a dildo. This thing, and I am not kidding you, I'm not lying, is about as big around as if not bigger than is that about around as a basketball or a football? What are you going to say?
I would say like a huge ass gallon of fucking wine or something. The bottle size, the bottom size.
That's bigger than a bottle of wine. This thing is huge.
That's like a gallon of wine or a half gallon, whatever you call it. That's fucking ridiculous.
And she is, look at that.
Squirting, yes.
Dude, if this chick were to actually have babies.
No, you'd fall right the fuck in. I don't care how big a dick you have. You're falling in that fucking nastiness.
But even if she had a kid, I mean, the delivery would probably take like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'd better just go.
That would be a doctor's just easiest payday.
So, this chick
really?
Again. Oh, okay.
Right?
Everybody just wash your hands. We'll be in and out in a minute.
How?
I don't know.
How does somebody go to that? I just don't understand. How a woman can
size queen.
Wow, it's just beyond me. Tiff thinks it's funny.
Oh yeah. How do you plug this motherfucker in again? Or make sound.
Chris Walsh says, "No man, this is Dave."
Hey man, this is Dave. Hey man.
Rusk, the slow ride class. You know what, dude? Shit, Vince Vince Grieva, if you're listening, and bro, I think I seen you chime in. Vince, let us know when the next slow ride class is. I know I am. We mentioned that you were going to have one in August, and I wanted to be part of it. So Rusk wants to be part of it too. So Vince Grieva, if you're listening in, post it really quick. And I think we can get that class filled up. It's first gear. You never go faster than 5 miles an hour. That would be awesome. I mean, people think like, oh, well, that's no fun. Dude, I'm telling you, if you can control a motorcycle at 5 miles an hour or less, it's impressive.
That sounds like the next biker alley thing.
I'm just saying, but you know, Russ decided to make that comment, so I'm just hey Sphinx, what's up, dude? I need to. As a matter of fact, Sphinx, why don't you post? When's the next time Zeno's going to be playing? I know you guys are working. You guys are getting a guitar player. I know all that. But I mean, you guys are freaking talented, and I think that you guys have plenty of time to get your act together and play out live, so I can go do something on a Friday or Saturday night. I went to a club by myself, dude.
Oh,
it was, dude. Ontario kicks ass. Nice. They do. They're a really good band. They're like 70s style rock and roll.
I did a job,
but they're solid as hell, dude.
There was a drummer, I guess it was, for that band, Ontario,
Ted.
right, with a star or something. I don't know. I did a job for him, and he was saying, "Are you in a band?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I think I installed his dishwasher or something.
Ted, skinny guy with the goatee.
It's a long time ago. And he gave me a CD, and it said Ontario with a star on it or something.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Good band.
Yeah.
I like them. Great guys. And I went there. I paid my, $8 to get in. Bought me a Long Island. Pete, their manager. I got about halfway down. I was checking out a band. What was it? It was something Shock. Band before him. I can't. But the drummer of this band was really good. He played, his kit was a snare. I was.
Was it a yellow kit?
No, it was kind of like a rainbow tape kit.
Cool.
Oh, okay. No, I know a band named Shock that are
no,
young,
it was
young
something Shocks. I forget what it was, but it was the guy had a snare, a bass, and a floor tom.
That's what this guy was too. But he had a yellow kit.
Maybe he's got another yellow
then
kit.
they had the name Shock on it. It had a girl like dancing on a pole, but the pole was like a lightning bolt or something like that.
I don't know.
No? Okay.
But this guy was a solid drummer, really, really good. Since he didn't have as many toms, he did a lot of the cymbal work, but his timing was just impeccable. And they played very basic stuff, but they rocked. So I took a picture. When they were jamming, I didn't take a picture of the band. I took through the drummer. I'm like, this guy rocks, dude. I want him on the next drum clinic, or at least one of them. So I've got to find out how to touch base with this guy. But Ontario came on, and Ted is just a really, really good drummer, and the band is very solid. They had a good crowd. They just, everyone was into it. And so I'm sitting there and I get halfway, my drink's halfway down. Of course, I only drink Long Island. You guys know that when I go out. And then Pete, their drummer, boom, or their manager puts another one right in front of me.
Nice.
What's up, Zig? So, fuck. Thanks, Pete. I appreciate that, dude. That was awesome. Finished that one, dude. And then when they were done, boom, I had to go because I had to get up in the morning. I had to teach. So I had to get going. They didn't, and then your fucking ass were supposed to be there, and then of course when JJ's doesn't want to tell you, no, I don't think I'm going. He just keeps saying, well, I'm waiting for somebody.
Hey, well, there's been times that he showed it to my shows, and who hasn't?
Did I say I was going to be there? See, I didn't say I was going to be there.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it does matter.
Trying to herd cats.
It does matter.
It was a bunch of drunk friends.
Okay.
Well, I need to take this big pussy off my out of my face here.
Okay, how do you turn on this auxiliary channel? What channel is that? The pink, is that the pink one on the board there? I gotta play this thing. This is that thing I sent to you that's fucking hilarious. It's
All right,
it's
this
like
should
a
be- go
jazz
ahead.
guitar player doing a all the vocal lines for this black lady that's going crazy about a fire that was in a building or something.
Oh, that was funny.
But it reminded me of a Steve Vai song. What the hell is that?
That's him.
You faggot! Don't put your bullshit on. Okay, no, listen to this shit though.
She said, well, I was on the phone cooking me and my baby some breakfast. And she said, hey, something wrong, it's popping. I said, what? She said, yeah. I said, no. So the girl come downstairs, she come out her apartment with her baby with no shoes on. I said, oh, girl, it's cold outside. She said, something ain't right. I said, oh, man. She said, oh, man. The building
It's
is
on fire.
I said, oh, what? I got my 3 kids and we bounced out. We ain't gonna be in no fire. Not today.
That is absolutely hilarious. You did send that to me, and I watched. I was cracking up because when that happened, it was like last year. It went viral on YouTube, and I thought it was the most funniest thing because she was so theatrical about it, and this guy now does this bass line behind it.
No, it's a guitar.
or guitar, whatever. And it's hilarious. He's just doing kind of just copying her voice as it changes. It's funny as shit. And also my sister B, Bernice, I'm so excited to see you. I love you so much. She's coming out from Madison, Wisconsin. I hate the fact that she moved so fucking far away. When she lived in Sebastopol, I used to hop on my bike and just ride. Boom. I'd be like going, hey, B, you know what? I'm coming up this weekend. Okay, great. I'd get off work on Friday and boom, shoot up there, just ride, it'd take me about, 6-7 hours, and have a weekend with my sister. And we go to the pier. We get some, get something to eat. Would walk around, Haight-Ashbury and shit like that. And then she ended up moving to Madison, Wisconsin after she retired. And I understand when you retire, you got to get to a place where it's going to cost you so much fucking money because living anywhere around Northern California is very, very expensive. I'm just saying
It's about the same as Southern California.
It's expensive. She doesn't want. She lived down here. She doesn't want to be down here. You know what I mean? When I went up to her place in Sebastopol, it is very nice. It's very serene. She had like this little house, and there was just, I think it was probably about a half acre. And she said, and everyone else, it was all like around here was all ranch houses and things like that. So it was in the hills, and just very, very nice. But she lived in Long Beach when she was down here.
Hear a phone call.
Is that your phone?
Yeah, how do you pick it up?
I don't see it displayed up here.
Oh shit.
It's not on here. That's got to be Mark.
Yeah.
Are you on? There's got to be somewhere you can patch him in.
It's supposed to display the number right here. I'm just going to click on this. And Mark? No, because it should.
The line's open, but I don't know if it's-
You know
I
what?
got a number up on
give
here.
give Kid a call while we're still bullshitting. Keep him on. You can hear him. Can you hear him?
No,
Oh crap! Give Kid a call.
but he's
dude.
on the screen.
He's on the screen. Well, then
He's on
there's
your
gotta
screen.
be
He's not on my
something-
screen. Hey, Mark, hang in there, dude. Give Kid a call. You got Kid's number?
Nah,
Oh shit!
or maybe I don't know.
Well, you were just hanging out with him like fuck a couple weekends ago. There's nothing I can do here. It should display. See, maybe
She's
Wayne
like,
is-
hey, you cunt, you didn't do this right.
maybe we weren't as smart as we thought we were.
You give Dolce a call. Dolce, if you're listening, what is he doing
So
wrong?
you see him on the screen on your screen, right? Do you have Kit's number?
I was looking, but yeah, like the caller's up here on this screen. I just don't know how to patch him through.
Okay, hang on a second. So I'm just gonna So my thing is like, how am I gonna sit here and still do FB Live, and then, but yet I gotta get Kit's number for you.
Let me see if I got it. Hold on.
Thought I took it.
I'm just saying. Oh yeah, we're really professional here. See,
No,
there it is right there.
No, he wasn't even there. So you got to punch him in
Can
somehow.
you just pick up the phone for?
Well, there's no receiver attached to it.
Mark's like going, oh fuck, guys. I mean, we've done this before. The last time when they came out for their,
I think someone else is in here in the booth doing this shit.
oh my god.
Wasn't
Okay.
the JJ.
So I'm just going to I don't know if this is going to, like, jack us up. I'm just going to downsize this real quick just to see if
Yeah, I don't have Kit's number either.
nope.
Oh!
See, nope. Well, shit. Well, Mark, I'll tell you what. Why don't you do this, dude? Why don't you go ahead, and then we can do a voice thing over or voice, just kind of message, and I'll kind of translate this shit. So go on YouTube, and or you can go on my Facebook page. See, I actually go on my Facebook page, and actually people are actually seeing that, when they're on there. So it says. No, he's actually he says called, no answer. So he's actually trying to message me right now. I know, man. I know, dude. We're idiots. See, there it is again.
We can
There
hear
it
you.
is again.
Somebody's knocking.
Ask him if he can hear us.
Right? I think I should just I'm just gonna mess him right now. Dude, we're trying.
Why is there
We
not a
are
receiver on the
really
phone?
trying. All right, so hang on a second. I'm gonna say we are
I'll just message them.
having tech difficulties. So,
I kind of assumed if you just hit the button, it would come on.
well, you would think. I've got no idea. You have Dutchie's number, right?
Nah.
Oh my God, you're a fucking co-host, and you've been around for three years, and you don't have Dutchie's number, kids.
Steve
God,
Dutchie.
Jesus, man.
Sorry, dude.
I can't, because what it does is it puts the FB Live off for a second. So I don't know. All I know is that Dutchie said that when he was here, he goes, "Yeah, well, as soon as they call in, it's going to display the number. You should click." Okay, good. We're rocking then. That's awesome. So
I thought he said there was supposed to be like a green thing on like what number it was or whatever, but something must not be linked up right. Just saying.
All I know is I'm not touching. Did you found it?
Turn that down now.
Okay.
It won't stop.
Oh shit! And then someone's trying to fucking call me.
It's probably the dude.
Oh wait, it's Kit. Hang
Oh,
on,
there
hang
you
on.
go.
Check this out. Hang on. Hey, Kit.
Yeah, man, what the fuck's going on down there?
I know, man. Check it out, dude. We're I know we're live, dude. I'm gonna shit. Fuck
JJ.
I just left him at an English pub. Yeah, we just had a meeting, but yeah. So what's going on? You guys can't answer the phone.
Yeah. How do you? So when someone calls in, aren't they supposed to be displayed on the screen here?
So where in the fuck is Vagina? Is he in the engineering?
He's in the engineering
Yeah.
booth, dude.
Hey, he can hear you.
No, wait a second. Do you know what? Oh shit. You know.
You need to go to your left screen, not the engineering screen, but the other screen that's probably blank right now.
The one with the phones?
and punch in our password.
Yeah.
Is he doing this?
Now you know
It's
what, dude.
already open.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna go inside there. I'm gonna give. Well, I'm gonna hang on a second. I'm gonna have you call the JJ. So hang on a second. I'm gonna go inside the engineering room. Yeah, you are. So that's why I want to go to the engineer so that you don't give your like phone number out to the masses. Hang on a second.
How's everybody doing?
Well, we're making it, dude. We're doing what we can.
Oh,
Well,
fun.
all I know, man, is that
Fun stuff.
It was supposed to be a lot more simpler than this. So, anyways,
The live shit we have to deal with. They'll be back. It's a technical testicle difficulties here on the Zig Zone. Anyway, who else wants to call in and make this a total catastrophe?
to the studio, and we'll get myself back on there. I'm gonna hang up with you, okay?
All right, well, tell everybody to keep talking so there's
That's
Yeah,
what I've been
we're
doing.
right now. Like, okay, so
Anywho. So
all right.
I said, who else wants to call in and make this a total catastrophe?
Okay, we're working at it.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Stand by.
See, it only happens on my show. It's the only time you're going to see it, and then and oh hey, what's up, KDK? Oh, guess what? Jordy just chimed in.
Here, I'll play some more.
No. Check it out. Actually, you know what I should do? Oh, actually, you know what? I can't. Because
Exactly.
once I have YouTube pulled up and Facebook pulled up, I can't do. Or actually, I don't know how to do it. I could play some of the resonant stuff, but I'm not going to. See, I should have grabbed myself a beer while I was out there too. Could you please? Pretty, really.
I'm going to drink it
please.
for you too.
Thank you. You're the best,
Oh
dude.
boy.
Scott's my buddy.
We'll see if you make it this Saturday to the OC Fairgrounds to go see.
No,
us.
I won't because my sister. I said my sister's coming in from Wisconsin.
See,
Dude.
I see how it is.
Said that. Fucking guy. Oh, I mean, she could get around like we could, but she's up there. And actually, I think she just like jacked herself up, cracked rib or something like that. But anyways, so we're working this out. We're gonna get Mark. I'm gonna send him a message right now, and he's responded. So give me a few minutos. All right. So, there was another thing that happened when if someone has an opinion on something. So Scott, if someone has an opinion, even if you don't agree with it,
Yeah.
do you listen? Do you give them a chance just to state their opinion?
I'll give them their 5 seconds due. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a bunch of bullshit, I'll just be sitting there like it'll go in one ear and out the other. Yeah. But if it's something worth listening to, absolutely.
Okay. So now, what is your reaction when if you give them that, you listen to their opinion, and then you vocal something that they just that's not the response? What are you showing me?
Is that how you spell it?
What? Resonate. Yeah.
That's how you spell it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why it's not coming up. Yeah.
So, but then all of a sudden they say something, and then you don't give them the answer that they were expecting, and then they blow a gasket. What do you do? I mean, how do you respond to something? Do you just like walk away, or do you actually stand there and and try and prove.
Is this a male or a female?
It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, depending on the person, if they're a psychopath, you kind of try to keep it chill. But if they're just, if they could take a joke or take like reality, then I give them reality. I'll tell them what I think. I mean, I don't bullshit or fucking try to make it prettier than it is. If it's a clusterfuck and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, idiot? And I'll just say, what the hell are you talking about? You know, but if it's something, that they're going to get offended about, say, oh, yeah, I'll just kind of bullshit my way through it. But, just because I don't want to piss somebody off and have them be like a dick to me or thinking I'm a dick. But, you you play it for what it's for.
I have learned, because I used to be very confrontational. I'm just that kind of person. If I will listen to you, but if you ask me a question and I don't give you the answer that you want to hear, and then all of a sudden now you want to be confrontational, okay, well, then it's on. We're going to be confrontational. You shouldn't have asked me the question in the first place. But I think I've gotten more tolerant with that. I don't know if it's because of my age, but I think I've just gotten to the point where, like, you know what? Life is too short, and I've already used up, probably a little bit more than half of my life, so I don't have much left to have to deal with this. And I just kind of like walk away now. But I did get my MAGA hat, and I was actually going to wear it tonight, and I totally forgot. So I think I'll wear it.
Your what?
Make America Great Again.
Oh, your MAGA.
My MAGA hat.
Oh, man. I'm so sick and tired of hearing about these fucking, like, liberal douches that sit there and, I mean, not that I'm a right-winger or I didn't even vote for Trump or, I don't even go there, but whatever. But still, all the pussified people that bitch about Trump, it's like, you know what? He's the only motherfucker that has the balls to get anything done so far that I've seen in a president in a long fucking time. Just saying, quit crying and bitching and saying he's not your fucking president. I don't give a fuck what your opinion is if you're going to fucking be a fucking liberal douche in the first place. I don't want to hear negative fucking comments about fucking, someone that could potentially help some situation. Like Obama did anything good? Name one. Not a goddamn thing. Sorry.
Put us in debt.
Put us in
debt in the biggest recession since the Great Depression.
Yeah, and all I got to say to them is we dealt with fucking him for 9 years or 8 years, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. Well, guess what? Now you're going to be dealing with him for up to 8 years. So deal with it. Right. There's presidents you don't like.
I sure hope he gets reelected. Jesus.
And he does stupid shit, and he says stupid shit. That's what people do. I mean, every president's done the same stupid thing and said something they don't or shouldn't have or said the wrong way. You get up in front of a fucking camera, if you've ever had that fucking red light fright or any of that, anybody that hasn't been in front of, that kind of audience or that kind of situation, you don't know how it feels to be under that pressure. So don't criticize unless you have been there and have said that you've done that.
Well, not only that, because you get, people, I mean, Trump used to be like everyone, celebrities and politicians, oh, this guy's great, oh, blah, blah, blah,
but still and
but all of a sudden he ran for president, all of a sudden think about that. He's
That's
never been
level.
hated. He's never been hated before.
It's because it didn't matter before. Now that it matters, it's like he has to watch what he says, and he's just not used to just biting his fucking tongue, which he should in some instances, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, because, you have to admit, being a president, you have to hold yourself to a little bit different stature.
No, I agree about that.
You know what I mean? But it'll take a little bit. He'll get it going on. So, but JJ, did we figure out how to answer the phone?
Yeah, I think it's still off on the board, though.
No, I turned it off.
Yeah, but make that active. So,
well, it's just the sound. No, I can send him a message. I can send him a message. I have the phone. We're good to go. I just have the volume off, so I can send him a message right now and say, "Hey, we're not dumbasses anymore."
We might still be.
Yeah, I was going to try to play something from. I don't know
going to
which
go
song
ahead.
to play.
Well, it doesn't matter.
This is their videos on their Facebook. I don't know which one is like they want or not. So Either way.
Okay, so here we go. I just sent Mark a message. Try again. So he's there. He just we're still going back and forth on Messenger. So hopefully we'll get this squared away. We'll get Mark on the air. Yeah. Miss Kit, I sure do, man. Kit knew what to do.
Yep.
Well, we're getting there. We're taking baby steps.
Baby steps.
I mean, at least we don't have to worry about hiring an engineer to come in anymore. So we're that much further. Oh, I'm listening when I'm listening too. Did you hear the shaker?
Yeah, I think we did a little.
Someone gonna make another one. Ding dong. Yep, that is some good shit. I'm telling you. I'm looking forward to that interview with them coming in.
No, I mean, sick.
I
hear a ring a ding dong.
See, there's a ring a ding. I can hear it.
All right, you're on. Turn them on the board.
Mark, are you there?
Yes.
Mark,
Can you hear us? Damn it!
You got to click on something.
See, I was doing it right.
It's something on your side. Oh.
Hello.
There it is.
There he is. Hey, Mark.
What's up, guys, man? How many DJs does it take to answer a phone? Real quick.
about the same many fucking DJs it takes to screw in a goddamn light bulb. That's for sure.
Shit. Come on, guys. It's good to hear your voices, man. How are you?
Oh man, we're hanging in there, brother. Man, it's it's just it's Monday, man.
Yeah, dude, I get it. I totally get it.
So we're talking about heat, man. Obviously it's been just miserable here. What's the weather like in Boston right now?
In Boston, and it's been pretty unbearable around here too, man. It's because it's hot, but like when it gets hot up here, it's also like usually super, super humid. So like you walk outside, and literally the moment you get outside, it's like a brick wall. You know what I mean? It's like you feel like you're swimming. Like you can feel the moisture in the air. Last week it was pretty bad. This week not quite as bad, but I'm looking forward to some Southern California weather. I'll be honest with you, bro.
Well, at least here with Hollywood, it's a bit closer to the ocean. But it is a little bit more a drier heat here, not such humid as like it is where you're at.
It was 102 today.
Yeah, it was. Well, of course, where we're at, it's desert. So this is San Bernardino, so it's just dry here, and it's just man. But we've had some monsoons come through. It's almost like we're getting Arizona weather, lately. So what has Resonant been up to? I mean, when are we going to be getting some stuff that we can put on the? Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on a second, Mark. Here's a shot for you, brother. Okay, there you go. I got my Reaper glass, pointed right there at the FB Live for you, man. This is we're drinking some shots. They're called the Ding Dong.
What's it called?
Ding Dong.
Hey, dude, what you do with Ding Dong, I mean, I don't know if I call the right number. I don't know if I really want to get in on this conversation.
It's actually it's a shot, and one of Scott buddies owns a distillery, and it's what was it?
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it's corn whiskey, 100 proof corn whiskey.
Oh, sweet.
Some lime juice, some triple sec. And you shake it up with ice, and then you pour it in a shot glass, and then you put like 3 or 4 dashes of Red Hot in there. So at the very end, you get that ding dong at the very end.
I get it. Yeah, that sounds really good, man. But wait a minute, Sig, I'm confused. I thought, as far as I knew, you drank one of two things. Either, and I might be forgetting, but hold on. I think it was either tequila shot
or
Long Island.
He
Is
drinks
that
both.
you?
Oh, dude, no, trust me, man. I had got my Long Island's on this past Saturday.
There we go. All right.
I was at Shamrocks. I have not strayed, and I have not disappointed you, brother. I was at Shamrocks this past weekend watching a buddy's band Ontario play. And yes, I got my Long Island on. We do take tequila shots, but last week Scott brought in this corn whiskey. He was really wanting us to try this corn whiskey. And he made him and his buddy that owned the company were trying to figure out a shot and that he can dedicate to his girl. And but it had to be called, it had to be something, either like, something that they did not already make. And so when he figured it out, they got the mixture down. He brought it in, and we called it the Ding Dong Shot. It's a long story. But anytime, actually, I forgot to do this. We hit the doorbell, and it's a long story, but I'm gonna have to tell you one of these days, dude, where that whole thing came from. But it's interesting, and we'll definitely.
I'm looking forward to hearing about it.
So now, what has Resonant been up to? I mean, you guys. you have a new album coming out.
Yeah, well, we got some new music. We're going back into the studio. We're going to Westfall Studios in New York come November. So basically, since the last I saw you, we were out there last September. We played the whiskey, and that was when we finally got to meet, finally got to party. Since then, we've just basically been ripping up the Northeast. We're really trying to what we have been focused on is building really strong relationships with talent buyers and venues and promoters and stuff throughout the Northeast, because we realize that we're in a really special location being up here, in that we're like an 8 or 9 hour drive from like 15 different markets. You know what I mean? There's just so much packed into New England and in the Northeast that we realized that if we could, have strong relationships and play a bunch of really good shows in these areas, what we could do is actually reach out to bands from other parts of the country and be like, hey, why don't you guys fly out here? We'll book like 3 or 4 shows together. You can use our gear, fly in. We'll give you all the guarantees. That way you can get into a new market, and then you return the favor to us. So that's been kind of our focus since, and now we're coming back out there to the West Coast. We're going to do 4 dates this upcoming weekend, 3 of which with a band from out there. So it's working out really, really well. We're just pumped to come back down there to Southern California.
That's awesome. To be able to backline people's equipment. I know that there's the name escapes me, but there's a band called Resistance out here, and they have a brother band from back east that'll come in, and vice versa, and they'll backline each other's kit, and that's what it's all about. Everybody helps everybody, and then everybody succeeds. You know what I mean? So
exactly, we're really, really big into the idea of working with like-minded musicians and finding people that kind of feel the same way that we do about independent music, which is, if everybody helps everybody, then everybody moves forward. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, now I know,
one of the things.
Right, and now I know the last album that you guys put out. It was actually, you did it within a few months of the forming the band.
We did actually, yeah. So what we did, we put out 2 songs. So far, we've only put out 2 songs. It was back last April, and right when we came out with 2 songs right away, and radio kind of started picking it up, and we just started moving, and it got to the point where we were getting so many show offers, we kind of had to push back recording and push back recording and push back recording. So we're still just rocking those same 2 songs as far as release goes. So we're really excited to get back into the studio in November and record some more music, because we've been writing a ton of it.
Well, what was interesting is that when you guys came out to the whiskey last year, and we went out there, me and JJ and my girl Otsko. The set was actually heavier than what was in your promo pack, which I totally dug. And so now my question is have you gotten a little bit more onto that side of music? Are you a little bit more on the heavier side? What's going on?
Because we have, like you said, when we first came out, we released those first two songs right out the gate, and they really were. They were the first 2 songs that we had written. So, even that being, about a year and a half ago, our sound really kind of has been developing throughout this entire process. So some of the stuff, the newer stuff that we're writing that we're going to be playing on this weekend run, some of it is a lot heavier, some of it's a lot more melodic. We're trying to kind of branch out from either end of that spectrum, because the way we see it, like the really, really pretty parts, of course, yeah, they're gorgeous and they sound really nice and whatever, but they also then make the heavy parts sound that much heavier. And the other way around, the heavy parts make the pretty parts sound that much prettier. So we're just trying to expand on either end,
Taking people on a roller coaster ride. It's not just like on a straight road, boom, and this is what you get. I'm not going to diss. I'm not in any way, but like AC/DC, you get what you get. It's a straightforward, boom, that's it. What's the people, because only AC/DC can really pull that kind of shit off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
and make it sound good every single time. I mean, but now it's basic. You have to put people on a roller coaster ride to give them a sense of pretty much the several different spectrums of music. So that's what you guys are reaching for.
That's exactly the idea. We really try to work with dynamics. And a lot of it also has to do with the fact that within the 5 musicians in the band, we have so many different influences that eventually all these different styles are going to come out. When we listen to music, we'll listen to everything from blues and jazz and folk all the way up to, like death metal and hardcore and old school punk rock. And there's all of these different ingredients kind of in this resonate stew, I guess you should say. So as we write new music and we come out with new material, you're going to hear all of those little, kind of influences wrapped up into all of these different songs.
Right. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that we have Mark McKellar from Resonate, and they're from the East Coast, Boston. Well, actually, a little bit outside of Boston.
We are actually. We're from a town called Haverhill, Helltown. We're about 30 minutes north of Boston.
And they're coming out to do a little slight mini tour, just to come on out and spread some of their music out. And they're starting at the Whiskey. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, you can send a message on YouTube, Chaotic Radio Live. You can send me a message right now on Facebook Live on the Zig Ray, and or you can make a call in at 909-360-8330 if you have any questions for the band. Now. Shit, I hit a brick wall. God damn it. I had my question, and I just...
Well, that means you got to take a ding-dong shot. Is that what that means?
Maybe that's what I need. I need another ding-dong. I need another one, man. What you need to do, Mark, I'm just going to put this out there, dude, is you have to make sure that when you come out, don't try to just be hopping all over the place, because you kind of spontaneously hit me with this, hey, Zig, we're coming out, and this is boom, boom, boom. And I tried. I was just like trying to maneuver schedules and you gave me plenty of notice, but it was just like during like peak season. And I'm like going, well, shit, I got to figure out a time, because I want to get together with these guys, and we need to fucking party.
Definitely.
What you need to do is you need to make sure you have a time where the band comes out, and you have a couple days, at least 24 hours to chill before you have to hop on somewhere else. And we just need to. I'm telling you, well, I want to take you and the band out to sushi. I know you like sushi.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I have the best sushi on the place on the planet. It's called Cabin Sushi in Riverside, and I guarantee you'll never have sushi as good as that. And then we'll go to the Mission Tobacco Lounge, man. Watch some cool bands and have some beers, dude, some shots.
Dude, that sounds awesome. All right, next time we plan something on the line. I'm not sure if we're gonna come out next year, and if we do, if it'll be spring or fall or what is quite on the horizon. But we are definitely gonna come back. The next time we come back, I'll make you one of my first calls in terms of timing. And then all that, we'll figure out a day. Because you're right. Last time we were out there, we were in LA for 23 and a half hours. It wasn't even a full day.
Yeah, that was a quick turnaround, dude.
Yeah, it was. And this isn't. We're doing 4 shows on this one, on this run. It's the Weekend Warrior tour, but still, it's 4 shows in 4 days. So, and it's a lot of running around. So we don't have too much time just to kind of sit and chill. It's a double-edged sword, because obviously we want to do as much as we can while we're on the road, but also, it would be fucking sweet to go grab some sushi and some beers and check out another band and hang out with you guys there at Kaotic, you know?
Right, yeah, not make it such a work, and then be here in the studio, yeah, for sure. You know,
Hell
maybe
yeah.
do an acoustic set. You know,
Definitely, man. We love doing acoustic stuff. Absolutely.
so but now you're go ahead and plug where you guys are gonna be playing when you're out here. So
Absolutely.
you're starting the Whiskey on Thursday.
We are, yeah. Thursday night at the Whiskey. We're playing with actually a bunch of good bands, kind of from all over. Lethal Injection, they're out of, I believe, Tucson. Garbies, they're local. They're out of LA. Another really, really good band. There's this kid, Otan Vargas. He's out of New York. He's playing an acoustic set. Check this kid out. This kid is phenomenal. He's got an amazing voice, and we're really pumped to play with him. So there's a bunch of good bands Thursday night at the Whiskey. Then Friday, we're actually going. We'll be in Apple Valley. We'll be at Old Froggy's in Apple Valley.
Oh, I remember
Saturday-
Froggy's. That's where my other band, Day Zero's from, is Apple Valley.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys should come out, man. Come out on Friday then.
Well, you know this fucking guy Scott. You know when he plays with Day Zero, you know it's always in the high desert, which is where you're talking about. You're
Not necessarily.
It is too, man. It's always in the high desert. It's like, oh yeah, you know, it's on a Friday. Yeah, going up the 15 freeway, man, is exactly what I want to do on a Friday night, man.
Oh, bitch. You got a bike. You can fucking zoom in and out of traffic.
I am not drinking and riding.
Oh, well.
But you and Scott have something in common because I mean the high desert's actually pretty. It's a growing place. The scene up there is actually growing. Am I correct, Scott?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
So
and honestly, when it comes to that show, I have to send out a huge thank you to the guys at Orange County Music League. We were scheduled to play up a couple hours north of LA in I can't remember the town, but we were supposed to do an acoustic set, and unfortunately, like about a month ago, the venue was sold, and the new owners didn't hold on to any of those dates. So we had to rush to kind of fill that, and the folks over at Orange County Music League reached right out, like within an hour of me kind of putting word out, like, hey, we got to fill this date. They reached right out to us, man. They treated us so well, put us right on this bill. You know, they took care of us, you know, financially in terms of kind of taking care of what the other venue was supposed to. So we're excited to play with them. They seem like a bunch of really good dudes, and there's a bunch of good bands on that bill as well. It's Friday night. That's in Apple Valley.
You know, I want you to go on to my friends list on FB, and I want you to look up the Gig Boss.
Oh yeah, Gary.
Yes.
Hell yeah, Gary.
Yeah.
Good shit, man.
I'm
Hell
telling
yeah.
you that's the guy. When you come out, that's the guy. It's going to make it to where you have a few gigs lined up, and you can have some kill time, so we can sit back and get fucked up.
Absolutely. He might. I'm not sure. He said he might be able to make it to the Whiskey Show. I talked to him. Dude, I've been on such an adding spree. I've been trying to add everybody in the LA music scene, like the hard rock independent music scene that I can find. So, and I've had an opportunity to speak with Gary a couple of times. He's an awesome dude. We were trying to work out a date as part of this run a few months ago, but logistically it just didn't line up. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we do business with him next time, man, for sure. He's a good dude.
It would be nice, dude. I'm telling you, he really knows what he's doing. Do you have any other contacts that you can slide inside there, Scott?
Well, I'm not sure if Lennon does anything with original projects. It's mostly
Tribute stuff, right?
Wait, Lynn Nicholson?
Well, I know Lynn. Yeah, she's a good friend.
Oh, I thought that's right. Okay. I was going to say, because we're playing for her Saturday in Long Beach.
Oh, at the PCH Club?
Yeah, exactly right.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
see?
She's a really good friend. I mean, just mention Scott from Mr. Crowley, and she'll know who the hell I am.
Oh, for sure, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, you might get a free shot out of that one. Or you might get slapped in the face.
God, what are you setting me up for, man?
Right?
Yeah, Lynn's with Top Rock Entertainment. So I know her well. So
yeah, she's also treated us really well. She's been really, really nice to us.
yeah, I know she's cool.
Well, so now now, we know how the music scene is on the West Coast. It's always east to west. You know what I mean? Things change, and then of course, even when it comes to west, there's south and there's north. You know, because as soon as you pass Central California, it just gets really weird after that point. So what is the big scene when it comes to where the area you're at in the northern East Coast?
What's the scene like out here?
Yeah, I mean, as far as music wise, what's really? I mean, because you guys are like I think you have a really good rock and roll foundation. A good solid rock and roll foundation from a little bit some of the 70s, but more the 80s. You know what I mean? But you actually advanced it to obviously into the millennium, but you still have that old school, just steady, good, hard driving in your face rock and roll.
Right on, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What is that still prevalent there, or is it just more like we don't want to care about rock and roll band, we want to go and see like hip hop or hip hop's not around. Well, I don't know what they call it now, but
I mean, from the area that we're from, there's such an eclectic array of different types of artists. Just in thinking with kind of our buddy bands that are doing really well. I mean, it really is kind of all over the gamut. I mean, reggae is really, really, really popular, especially now because it's summertime. We're friends with some really good reggae bands. Metal is absolutely huge. Hard rock, melodic hard rock. But then even like for instance, actually, we've got a friend named Liz who fronts a band called Analog Heart, and they're just like a straight up rock band. She's actually out there. She's in LA right now. She's doing some solo stuff, and they're doing really well. So it's kind of all over the map, man. And I love that because then as an artist, it gives you the opportunity to play these kind of multi-genre shows, where you can book, a hip-hop act and then a reggae band and then a metal band and then like a classic rock kind of blues-driven hard rock band and then more of like kind of an aggressive rock band, kind of like we are, all on the same bill and, just have an awesome time listening to great music all night, So it's not necessarily genre-specific. I think there's just a hell of a lot of hustlers out in this area. And they realize, like we realize, like we were just saying, everybody helps everybody. You guys make good music, we make good music. Let's do it together.
So, do you think that because out here, it's people are so focused on just a certain genre of just whatever and genre. Fuck off, Scott.
I wasn't going to call you out, but I'm glad someone else did.
It's fucking Scott. I always say things, tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Who the fuck cares? But like out here, if you have like the mix that you just said,
yeah,
I mean, you would have people like coming and going, throughout the evening. It wouldn't be like, but so obviously people, and it's kind of weird. I mean, even though you are 3,000 miles away, you could see that there's obviously a difference in culture. So more people are more tolerant to stick around and like, hey, I'm here for this reggae band, but goddamn, this band Resonate is kicking some balls too. You know what I mean?
That's one of my favorite things to do at a show. That's why I love multi-genre shows, because we played shows like that where there's like literally a hip hop act right before us, and we take the stage, and it's 80% of the crowd, who aren't there for us, who are there for somebody else, might have never even seen a hard rock or a metal band, and my thought process and our thought process group has always kind of been like, if we can turn them, like if we can get them moving, if we can get them dancing, then we're doing a good job. You know what I mean? It's like a challenge. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
And I love that.
See, that is a great answer, man. Just give it a shot. If you don't like it, leave. But chances are the most likely thing is people are going to be going, wow, this is pretty fucking cool.
That's the thing, man. I mean, regardless of genre, if it's got a good beat and I can dance to it, I'm probably gonna listen. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna dig it, and I'm probably gonna tell somebody about it, and maybe even buy the T-shirt.
Right? Well, Scott, when you walked up to go do your thing, when I said genre, you said genre. Mark heard that. Mark heard you say that, and he goes, I'm glad somebody else corrected you because I was going to.
Exactly.
These fucking guys.
Genre.
Not
genre.
Don't correct the fucking host of the show, you cocksuckers.
It's genre.
Don't take it personally. I'm also that asshole on Facebook that'll correct somebody if they use the wrong there or the wrong to.
Right.
I'm just a dick. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! But hey, you know what? Hey, Mark, we're doing another ding dong shot for you.
Hey, salud, man. You know what? I'm just finishing up my my Jameson here. I'm gonna pour a little bit more.
Okay, let me know when you're ready. Pour yourself a shot.
All right.
Are you ready?
Now, if you like Jameson, you got to try the IPA Jameson. It's in a green.
Oh, that is
bottle.
good. Yeah.
Oh my God, that is.
Oh, all right.
Amazing.
I'll keep an eye open for that.
Yeah.
I got one poured now, so I'll go ahead and I'll raise my glass. I'll say salud to you
All
guys.
right, here's to you, Mark. Right here.
Yep.
Cheers, brother.
Oh my God, that is. Holy shit, Mark! I swear to God, dude, if you when you get the chance and we get this all hooked up and we're hanging out, we're gonna make sure that fucking Scott makes you these shots, dude. These are so bomb.
I'm in, man. I'm 100% in. They sound fantastic.
Well, it's got the whiskey, it's got the lemon lime, and then it's got the spice afterward.
Yeah.
And the sweetness from the triple sec. So.
And the triple sec too. Yeah. But then it finishes and it's got this like little tang of the hot sauce.
Well, the whiskey isn't a typical whiskey. It's a white corn whiskey, so it's not like barrel aged. So it doesn't have that typical bourbon taste. It just tastes like, almost like moonshine.
Yeah. I was just gonna say like corn mash whiskey. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's really, really good. And this shit, like it. If you drink a straight shot of it, it'll give you a little warmth at first, but then it just goes down smooth.
That sounds good, man. What was the name of it again? Not the shop, but the whiskey.
No, California Distilleries.
You can actually order, right?
With a K. I'm sure you can, yeah.
California
Distilleries. All right. When we're out there this weekend, every place we stop, I'll see if I can get some.
Yeah, it's in Temecula.
All right, excellent.
Okay, so actually another DJ from another radio station, he's actually chiming in, Trevor Stone. Now I can't say it, but hey, right on, Trevor. Now he's a great guy, man. Actually, his son was in my motorcycle safety course just recently.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he did a great job, man. So hopefully he's got his bike and he's rocking and rolling. I actually ran into him. Shit, I forget where it was at. It was like a gas station or something like that. And I'm like going, and I was on my way here. And I'm like going, hey, what's up, dude? Blah, blah. I got to go. He's like, yeah, go do your thing, man.
Do your thing.
It's I don't want to be the guy that's like makes you feel like, oh, you know what? I don't want to talk to you. I got to go. You know what I mean? But fortunately, he has a radio show of his own. So he's, dude, go. Go, you know what I mean?
Do your thing.
He gets it.
Right.
He gets it.
So so I'm really, I can't wait to. So have you got a package together? Do you have a CD that you can send me so we can put something on rotation, or at least a file that you can send me? We can put it on the station.
Man, I would have thought you guys had that last year, but yeah, I can. Let me send.
No, we have that. We have the old. I want some new stuff. We have the old stuff.
Oh yeah,
you're already on rotation right now, but I want some new stuff.
So we're coming out with. We have 2 demos that we recorded. That they're just jam room demos. They don't sound fantastic. They sound like they were recorded in the jam room. But the reason why we're coming out there with it is because we still only have those 2 songs that we recorded last year that we've actually released officially. So, I can shoot you those demos. I don't know if they're quite on par quality-wise with what you guys play there at Kaotic. Because, like I said, they're just jam room demos. But come November, when we go back into the studio, we're going to have a whole bunch of new material, and I'm going to blast that to everybody.
Okay, well, send what you have to me, the demo stuff.
For sure, man.
And then, but, I'll wait until November when you go into the studio, and then we'll use that, and we'll put that on rotation.
Right on, man. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll send you, because I'd love to hear what you think of the new material, man. Like you said, you can hear the music evolving from the first 2 songs that we released to what we're doing now. So I'm definitely curious to hear what you guys think. I can shoot you I'll shoot you a Dropbox link. Actually, I can do it
excellent.
right now.
That would be excellent. And I'm telling you, and the last time that me and JJ and Ott's going out to see you out at the Whiskey Man was just a phenomenal show. And I know you guys were on a time restraint, man. I was really looking forward to having a few beers with you guys afterward, but I know you guys are cramped into only a few hours to get back on the plane. That was a no sleep turnaround from the East Coast to the West. Now, mind you, what these guys did is they flew from Boston to LA, did their show, and then got back on a plane and went right back to Boston.
Well, not
Am
only
I
that,
correct?
But the night before we played the Whiskey, we actually played in Boston. So we played
it's
Boston
right.
Friday night, and then went straight to the airport, jumped on a plane, flew out to LA, got there early Saturday morning, played the Whiskey Saturday night, and then first plane out Sunday morning. We were back in the air on our way to Boston. And actually, the funny thing is, by the time we landed in Boston, you know, you turn your cell phone on like immediately when you touch the ground. I turned my phone on, and there was an email from the Whiskey saying, "Hey guys, the show last night was great. We'd love to have you back. Sometime early next summer. Let me know, what your year's looking like." So immediately when we got back, we're like, "Oh shit, let's turn around. Let's do this again, man." Shit.
That's. I mean, you guys did have a very tight show. You couldn't even tell that you guys were on like 0 hours sleep.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I do remember from that show. I mean, other than taking a good amount of shots, drinks with you guys up at the bar, I remember at one point I think we covered a Tool song that night, and I remember looking out, and at that was the only time that from the stage that I saw you. Like the light was just perfect. I looked out and you're like head banging away. I'm like, yes, all right, dig, we're doing good.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I still got that in me, man. Yeah, but it was great. But we did have to get a chance to have a couple shots before you guys went on stage. But I'm looking forward to the next one. Mark, thanks for calling in, dude. I'm wishing you guys the best. Safe travels here and return.
Thanks so much, man.
And we're gonna keep you on rotation. Make sure that I get that material. And you know what, dude? Fucking Resonant, you guys kick ass, dude.
Thank you so much, Zig. Seriously, you and Scotty and JJ and everybody there at Kaotic, you guys have been so freaking supportive of this band. I mean, we're still only a year and a half old. And the fact that you guys have shown us so much love and given us so much support out there on the West Coast, that's one of the reasons why we're even able to come back and to be able to play. Anytime you get a chance to play a venue as iconic as the Whiskey, it's just like, it's so incredibly humbling. So honestly, so much of that has to do with the love that we're getting out there on the West Coast from you guys and from people, kind of in the same position. And it means the world to us. So thank you so much for all your help out there, man.
You got it, brother, man. Have safe travels, huh, man?
Thank you so much, guys. Salud.
All right, salud.
Take it easy.
All right, man. Mark McKellar from Resonate. Man, great fucking band. These guys kick ass. I'm telling you, I've got their music in my iPod. So when I ride, I only have the best shit. I ride.
Now, don't you have anything you could play by them?
Yeah,
JJ?
Yeah. I don't want the JJ fucking pulling that shit up. But they're on rotation.
I don't know if he knows
that. They're on rotation. So when there's between shows, Resonant is playing. So I don't want to unplug shit.
No, I got you. No,
so
I didn't know if it was like
no, they're on rotation.
No,
they're on rotation. We're good to go. But I have them in my iPod. And if I have music in my iPod when I'm riding, I don't want to listen to shit when I'm riding. Because, listening to shit's going to jack me all up, So, it keeps me pumped,
Yep.
Even when I'm on the track, too.
Right?
So, speaking of motorcycles, have you thought about buying a bike yet?
Man, me and Tiff are looking to get a place right now. So it's like every penny's going towards saving for that. So it's like, more important things than,
Here's what you got to do. You do them at the same time. Okay? No. Check it out.
I've got that. I've got drums that I'm trying to save for. It's like
this fucking guy. You have like 5 drum kits, dude?
Yeah, but I need a full SoCal drum kit. That's the whole point. And Tim, if you're listening, you'll concur with this and say, fucking A.
I'm thinking that's a sponsorship, right?
Well, it's a sponsorship, but it's also like what I want to play. I want my drums to sound that much better.
Okay, so good. So
that's going to make them sound that much better. I mean, the snare that I got.
You know, the about finances come out of your pocket at that point, right?
Well, exactly.
Okay, so you can take that out of the equation.
The finances, no, they come out of my pocket. No, I mean, when you get a sponsorship, unless you're at a ridiculous level in your career, you don't just get shit given to you. That's not the way this works. When you want to work your way up in the business, you get sponsorships and you get discounts.
Well,
and you appreciate those discounts.
I'm going to help you out here. What's the owner of SoCal?
Tim Phillips
Tim.
from
So my company, Avengers Cycle Works, San Bernardino, I sponsor Tony Kryptonite Lopez, King of the Cage, multi-belt winner. He actually gave me a belt, and I've got it cased with gloves, too, and a pair of shorts. On the air. So, no, they're not on the air yet. So
I am on the air.
Yeah.
No, you're not on the air.
Ah, shit, really?
Yeah.
Hang on, kid. Hang on. I'm not.
I just called back to give the JJ the big props, man, and say, Zig, you got to learn how to work that board, brother.
Right. Thank you.
No, hang on a second, kid. Don't go nowhere. So I'm trying to help Scott out here, right?
Oh, shut the.
So
fuck
anyway, I just got done rebuilding Tony Kryptonite's motor on his FZR 600. How much money came out of Tony's pocket? Absolutely zero.
Well, maybe
absolutely zero.
Maybe you're a rich asshole then.
I'm not saying I'm a rich asshole.
Well,
I'm just saying. I'm a sponsor, and that's what I do, and that's it. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to give you a plug. I'm trying to get you a free drum kit.
That's not what I'm expecting. You know, I'm appreciative of every sponsorship that I've gotten, and what I get is well appreciative. That's not the way it works. You don't go to them for free shit. You go to them to support
I didn't say you were. I'm not you. I'm not you. I'm someone else saying, hey, give him a goddamn free drum kit.
What's that?
Life of a rock star, brother. You get free shit. If you want to be a rock star, accept it and move on.
Yeah,
right.
When I'm at that status, hey, I'll be still well appreciative then. Whatever I get.
Take it to make it, brother.
Fucking A.
Hey, no. so kid, so you're sitting there.
If Big wants to build you a bike, then let him. Fuck,
no, he's not saying that. He's not saying that he wants to build me a bike. No, that wasn't the. No, he's talking about my sponsorship. With
SoCal Drums.
Yeah, he's all like, he's expecting it to be free, and it's like, that's not the way it works.
I didn't say that. I didn't say.
When you're building a relationship with a company like that, you got to start where you start, and you get where you get, and show what you can do for that company. That's what happens.
Nobody gets my humor.
What you should do is tell them that they should run ads on Kaotic, and for a nominal fee, they can help sponsor your position on a great fucking radio show.
See, there you go. See that? See that?
No, I've already tried to get him on this station to do that. So we can talk about that.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly, Tim. We've already put that.
I'm trying to get another sponsorship, which is a spirit company in Temecula. It's a distillery company.
Oh, okay.
Distillery. Yeah.
Okay.
It's what's weird about it is it's California with a K, distilleries, and it's kind of cool that it's the same thing as you guys. So I said, yeah, you guys got to come on and
nice.
So hey,
work it out.
So Kit, you were hanging out with Dutchie, and you left him at an Irish bar. Is that what you were saying earlier?
No. An English bar. We went to an English pub, and we had biscuits with sausage, which was my first experience with them, and he said they were rather bland, so, I wasn't going to judge, but they were kind of bland. They tasted kind of like cardboard. But with ketchup, everything's right, we had a little meeting and just, some chaotic business to take care of, so we sat down, drank some beers, and ate some English food. I had onion rings, so, that's as English as I could.
So you had some wank-off food.
Yeah, some
bangers? What they call them, bangers?
The bangers. So,
Bangers.
how is the JJ doing behind in that engineering?
I don't know.
booth,
He's
man?
very quiet
he's-
back there. I've never heard him so quiet.
He's back there.
I was looking for some music to play.
Oh, this
Well,
fucking guy.
you actually have the board that's on the Mac that you can do sound effects too. So you really do control the pace of the show. So you don't have to be so quiet.
Well, you know what? Also, Kit, you need when you're here, we need more like not sound bites, but we need more like music, like metal music, like Five Finger Death Punch and
So all he's got to do is go on YouTube and punch up Five Finger Death Punch, click play, and it'll play into the board.
yeah, but no, we want it on the Zig. You know what I mean? Where I have my my intro and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll do a new intro for it. Yeah, we'll touch you up, brother.
So next time
Not
you're
a
in here,
problem,
man, just pull up all the heavy shit that I like and just pull about 10 songs in there.
There you go. Just send me a list. I'll hook you up. Not a problem.
That's awesome.
But,
See, that's why I love this fucking
great
guy.
job, JJ. I appreciate it. Great show. And those guys were very humble. I like that was really entertaining. I like that guy. He's very, very cool. Not no arrogance to him.
Dude, and I'm telling you, Resonate kicks ass, dude. I mean, what's awesome is Whiskey. The Whiskey has a really great sound system and a really great stage and lighting, and they just the whole effect together really just made it just pronounced. And I had to hand it off to the guys because they were up for like 48 hours. It's just, I mean, to put a show on like that is just amazing.
Yeah. What's super funny is, I heard Scott talking about Day Zero, and you remember Visions. I actually, when Zig came to Visions, I stopped, man. You were in Visions, right, Zig? That's
I
right,
was, yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as Zig came to Visions, I stopped managing, and as soon as Scott came to Day Zero, I stopped managing. So it must be something with the drummers. I don't know.
Oh, just can't take the drummers. Can't take the talent.
Actually, both were great bands, and I fucking dug it. But it's a lot of work for a manager to get gigs going, and there's so many schedules and so much to do. It's like
tell me
this
about it.
Marriage. You're dealing with the fighting in between the bands and everybody. Day Zero was always your sound guy who like this.
Oh yeah.
Fucking sound and shut up.
Exactly. I made up a name for him, Earnold.
Earnold.
Yeah.
Those big ass fucking ears.
Jesus Christ. I mean, and I'm a timid. Hey, listen. You fucking. You push me, I'll push back.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
There were times where I was just like, bro, you better fucking get out of my space right now.
Yeah, we're actually doing a show up there in Apple Valley at the Hilltop Inn on the 10th of August. Believe it or not.
Oh, nice, yeah. No, I miss Zerlo and Nat and the whole crew, man. It's and I would have loved to continue, but there was some weird shit with the Nitro Studio and all that. It was like, you guys have like 4 managers, and I'm like, Sterlo, dude, who's managing this fucking band?
I never knew what was going on. They were just like, hey, here's the show we got. Okay, I'm like, okay, I'll show up.
Yeah, I mean, Sterlo, he's like, here's Stephen Perry's fucking phone number from Rack. Give him a call. We're going to fucking do a gig. I'm calling, hey, Steve, this kid, Dave Zero's manager. He's like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, is this Steve? It's like, yeah, this is him. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, Sterling. But we worked out a gig, so that's my salesmanship, I guess. But yeah, it was good times. I miss them. But great show, you guys. I just wanted to call in. I don't get to call in enough, and I was out and about. Thought but I do listen constantly. So,
cool.
Just send up your bat light anytime you need me.
Nice. All right. Well, you know what, Kit? We love you, brother, man. Be safe getting on home, all right?
All right, brother. You guys have a good one.
All right,
All right, man. Take it easy.
Y'all want to hear some Resonate?
You have some up? Let's do this.
Maybe.
That does not sound like Resonate.
That sounds like an intro. There, that sounds like music.
There we go. See, Vijay's back there doing a job.
Hard as shit.
Yeah, see, this was from their initial, from the promo pack when they first came out.
It's their Open Your Eyes.
Yeah. But their set was a lot more heavier when we went and see them, you know. They had this song, but it was a little bit heavier. But again, they went through this roller coaster ride, which is really awesome. I loved it to death. We had a great time. And the whiskey was packed that night.
Yeah.
You know, you would think that we should have at least got a couple free shots.
True, we should have.
What wasn't it? Kaotic Radio Presents, which is going to be Thursday. We just need free shots. You're making enough money. You can afford to give me a free shot. Or free parking.
Or a couple. And a free parking.
Right? So, shit. God damn, man, I hit a brick wall again, man. I had what I was going to say, and it just fell out my mouth and just dropped on the fucking floor. God damn it. What? How does that happen? It happens more as the old. I don't know. The older I get, but you know. Oh, there it was. Okay, so speaking of age, there was a guy that I kind of joined a post on Facebook, and this guy, my buddy Brad, posted something, and someone one of his, you you can't call them friends, because it's just someone that, friended you on Facebook. It didn't like what he said. Oh. And this guy started getting all butthurt. And this guy kept on coming back and blah, 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 blah. And I don't know how it turned around, but it turned around to the point where he said, my buddy said, oh, well, I'm working, all these hours and blah, blah. And all this guy's going, well, I can't work, because I'm on disability. Okay. And so when it came up, the guy sprained his ankle. Well, but I guess, it was a little more than a sprain. Okay. But he's not disabled, but he got on disability. But you have to have seen the conversation. But he's on disability because he twisted his ankle, basically. There wasn't no broken bones. It was just the cartilage, but it's not healing right. Well, come to find out, the guy's a fat fucking ass. Well, if you lost some weight, you can't walk on it. It's because you're fat. So the thing is that you are huge. And how do you expect your ankle to hold all that weight? So now, I said something. I says, so now I have to pay for you to live for free. And he's like, oh, well, blah, blah. He's like, oh, you're about fat and blah, blah. And I says, dude, I'm fat. I'm fat. I've torn college from ankles. I've jacked up my knees. I've jacked up my back. I'm 50 fucking years old. I still work 7 days a week. Still work 7 days a week. Because I just refuse to, just curl up in a corner and die. Yeah. You know what I mean? Come on, people. What has happened is the previous 8 years has created entitlement.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So,
8 years? No, more than that.
God, work. You need to work. Don't. I just, man.
No, you get mad and it's just
I will.
You freak out. No, it's frustrating because all these entitled millennials that sit there and act like everything should be given to them and they shouldn't have to account to any authority or any parental thing when they're younger. It's just bullshit.
Well, the
oh
guy,
my God, who the hell cares?
The guy actually came back at me like, oh, well, so you're such a superhero. No, I'm just not.
I'm a realist.
I'm not fucking fat and lazy. I'm just fat, but I'm not lazy.
I didn't hear the story.
Oh, it's
quick rendition.
I'm gonna have to fucking forward you this shit.
Yeah, no, I'm tired.
It was just
seeing all these stories like that.
But you know, and people being so goddamn sensitive. I was having a conversation with a customer, and then Rusty, my employee, and actually another instructor, Alan, and we were talking about when we first learned how to swim, and I learned how to swim. My dad picked me up and threw me in the fucking pool. I couldn't touch the ground. Nowadays, you can be arrested for that. I mean, for real.
I wouldn't throw my child. My kid had swim lessons when he was like a little baby, and he learned to swim. My youngest daughter, we just let her go in the pool, and she learned on her own. She was just a fucking fish right off the bat, you know. So it depends on the person, but. Yeah, I mean,
well, it's
the
not,
best way to teach them is to make them do it.
My dad would have sat there and watched me drown. I'm just saying, you know, it's the old school versus new school.
Yeah, the best way to make them learn something is to make them do it.
Do it.
Yeah, not baby.
Just do it. You know, I mean, I pat myself on the back. I mean, both my boys, right out of fucking high school, man, got jobs and they're working. That's what you got to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? I started working actually while I was still in high school. But, you know, I just didn't want to let my boys get a job before they graduated because I didn't want them to jack up their academic. You know, keep on going, work on your education, get that done, and you can work.
Yeah.
You know, but, you know, it just did you guys see the deal between Judge Pirro and Whoopi Goldberg?
Oh, God. Don't even.
Dude. Whoopi Goldberg. She's 60 goddamn years old, man. And I swear to God, you would think she is a 20-year-old entitled millennial.
Exactly.
Drives me absolutely batshit. And what I was talking about, this is what I was trying to get to earlier. When I was telling you, when someone gave you when someone asked you a question, you gave your opinion, all of a sudden they fucking blew up. That's what happened. And she didn't want to listen. And Judge Pirro is a very professional woman. And she puts it to the point. Ask her, she'll answer. And, man, that thing went just ballistic. And I keep losing respect for the left.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
It's killing me. You know, I've never seen so much hatred in America. I want everybody to just God. I mean,
and it's not even like a racial tension. It's a left to right tension, which is bullshit. And it's all these millennials that are just so entitled. They think that they just are entitled to so much, and they shouldn't have to do this or that. Fuck that. No, you do what everyone else. Like you wouldn't have survived back in when we grew up in the 70s and 80s and all that. You would have been like fucking beat the shit out of. You would have been like, oh, fuck you. No, you don't like it? Tough shit.
Right?
Put it on the ground.
And then,
just saying.
And it hasn't gotten any better, and it's only getting worse. And I started.
Antifa is really bad.
Oh my God, Antifa! That's
fucking just, Antifa.
You know,
fuck those little pussy fuckers.
Well, then you have what is it called? The Proud Boys and
Proud Boys.
Oh yeah, it's a whole another. That's a whole nother thing.
How many ridiculous things? It's like I don't
know. But you know, the thing is that when you have so much, you know, if you're an American, if you have so much hate towards another American, I mean, how does that shake the foundation of your country?
And how are you going to work to be anything in your life if you're just hating and expectant on anything your whole childhood?
Right. And have you ever seen so much hate towards the president ever? When prior to him becoming the president, he was like a celebrity. He was like, oh my God, Trump, fucking yeah, that guy's fucking cool.
Yeah, but
he went from totally cool to a complete. You will not see any, prior to him running for president. Prior to him, try to find something negative on him. I mean, really, from any celebrity, from any politician. Oh, half of them were sucking his dick.
Yeah.
You know, and all of a sudden he runs for president because you know why? It fucked up all the shit that they were fucking doing.
No, it's called power. He has that sense of power that he can actually drive people to make decisions and act a certain way.
No, what he's doing is exposing a lot of the bullshit that happened.
But that too.
That was going on. That's exactly what happened. Just like Perot. Man, I swear to God, I wish Perot would have won. I voted for him both times.
Yeah.
But that's what it is, you know, exposing what the corruption that was going on, and on the left. And then Whoopi Goldberg's all fucking like,
all celebrities.
She's all
left.
And then like genocide. Why do you use the word genocide? I want to know if anybody could prove to me what genocide happened since Trump has been in office. Name one.
No, zero.
Do you really know what the word genocide is?
That's death.
That's
killing.
Mass killing.
Yes.
I don't know of any.
No, it's
really
it's the liberal douche left. It's the that scared tactic. That's why I can't even watch the news anymore. It's all scare tactics. It's all fucking bullshit. It's trying to get the whole people that are watching TV to be scared, like, oh, this is a bad thing. Well, try researching it before you listen to these douchebags on TV that are just reading the fucking prompt script, telling them what to fucking say. Because that doesn't mean a shit for anything.
Right.
Those guys are just reading a script, just like the president is reading a script, or any president is reading a script. Just, Trump has his own take on it. It is what it is. We're trying to make it a better fucking place. And, if we keep letting fucking illegals in the fucking country like that, like he's trying to stop, what are we going to do? If we just let everybody in, it's going to be terrorism everywhere. That's the reason he's stopping.
Yeah. The whole open border thing. But the bottom line is the economy better?
Absolutely.
The economy has been the best since it's been in 15 fucking years.
And me and you being fucking business owners.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, I've seen business soar since Obama's been out of office. It's been ridiculously more busy and crazier than ever. Sales at all my distributors, sales at all the stores that I deal with are thriving, and that's what the whole thing's about. It's not about just, the high class or the low class. No, we're trying to get the middle class to stay a middle class. So, the left is just trying to disregard and just eliminate the middle class.
Right. And unemployment.
Yeah.
Unemployment is down. The highest it's been in 30 years. Unemployment is so down. The best it's ever been in 30 years.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, think about this. And the better the economy gets, the more the left hates it.
Exactly.
Because you know why? He's doing exactly what he promised. And they hate that fact.
They hate that they can get it done. Yeah.
Right. Because they couldn't get it done.
Yeah. How about you?
8 years. 8 years. You couldn't get it done, buddy.
You should at least.
But you paid off.
Motherfucking job.
But you paid off Wall Street. You paid off the credit card companies. You paid off the
Russians.
Oh, boom. What they did is they made a lot of money selling them our uranium.
Oh yeah.
So think about that. I mean, it's just never ending. You know what I mean?
It's corrupt bullshit.
It just
either way.
It really, and I that's why I made sure I have a clock in front of me, and I made sure that I want to make the last 15 minutes just on a political basis. So I kind of set it up early.
Well, I better should I do my?
Because I'm not a political show. You know what I mean? But I have to be honest. It's just like, come on, people, think about this. I had somebody that was fucking sitting there. They shared that fat bitch that at RCC that grabbed that guy's MAGA hat and was talking about genocide and blah, 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 and this and that and what have you. And like, fuck off. I dare you to grab the hat off of my head. You know what I mean?
Well,
but
that was a child.
Yeah, but the thing is, everything's better. It really is. My business is better. Your business is better. Everyone else's livelihood. But the worst thing is that people that are even bitching more, their lives are better. How can you bitch?
Well, the only ones that aren't bitching are the ones that are getting like welfare and all that, which needs to stop. I mean, I'm sorry. If you're not like needy of it, then you shouldn't get it. And if you're illegal, you shouldn't get a goddamn dime.
They need to have drug testing.
Drug testing, and if you're illegal, what the fuck are you getting a dime for?
And why can you buy booze with a EBT?
And why can you fucking even get a free grant for a fucking loan to open a business?
Well, see, now mind you, it's a good one right here. Before Obama, you couldn't use EBT or food stamps for alcohol.
Why? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you
can buy booze with an EBT.
Yes, you can.
Oh shit!
Totally amazing. But anyways, we're still going to be here on FB Live, and we're still going to be on YouTube Live. We are going to be on chaoticradio.com. Going down. So those of you that are listening on chaoticradio.com, go to Facebook, to my page, Zig Ray, or you can go to YouTube, Chaotic Radio Live, and you can continue to listen on the show. We got another 10 minutes to go.
My shout outs here.
Hey, hang on. We're not done. We're on it's the Chaotic Radio. We're still on YouTube and we're still on FB. So he's just closing us out. So those of you that listen to chaoticradio.com, thanks for listening in. Make sure to go onto YouTube and onto FB. Minutes. So
Turbo.
Anyways. So now no, he has to close down chaoticradio.com.
Yeah.
We're still here. I know we have 10 minutes left.
Okay. YouTube and Facebook is still live.
But the station, the chaoticradio.com, the live 365 has to go down 10 minutes prior.
10 minutes?
Yes, that's how. Well, I did it 10 minutes because that is it. I want to make everything easier for Dutchie. And that is my thing because Dutchie is my fuck hero. And so anyways, you got a gig coming up this weekend.
This weekend, yeah. Actually, the band will be out in Phoenix, Arizona on Friday.
I'll tell you what, hang on a second. You can hold this. Make sure you don't put your finger down here because that's the mic. All right? And actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this.
Oh, you got to take a piss?
I got to take a piss. I really do. I've been holding this thing for like fucking, like the last half hour. Don't touch the screen.
I want to touch the screen.
Jack everything up.
I want to touch the motherfucking
she
screen. Touch. Anyhow. Yeah, so June 27th, Mr. Crowley will be out in Phoenix, Arizona at the Van Buren with noise pollution. I, unfortunately, will not be able to make it. I have work scheduled for that day, so I cannot make it. There is a buddy that's with the noise pollution. He's going to fill in for me, which is greatly appreciated. Appreciate it, brother. And then the next day, the 28th, on Saturday, we'll be at the OC Fairgrounds at the Hangar. Bands start at 1:30 p.m. There's 4 bands that are free with admission to the fair. We're one of them. So we will be out going on at 4:30 p.m. But it's, again, free with fair admission at the hangar on Saturday. So we got a lot of buddies and friends and stuff that'll be out there. We look forward to seeing everybody out there and have a good time. There's actually 3 other bands that are good friends of ours that are going to be out there. So they will be out there opening up and doing the same thing. So that, and then on August 3rd, we are at St. Rock with Made in USA in Hermosa Beach. And that one should be a good show, too. So Mr. Crowley and Made in USA at St. Rock on August 3rd as well. All right. Back to you, fucker.
All right. There we go.
And don't forget Resonates gigs.
Well,
the 26th.
That is the 26th. This Thursday.
Friday, the 27th, they're playing
You said that already, though.
Old Froggy's cocktail page in Apple Valley on Friday.
Old Froggy's, what'd you say? Cocktail
page.
Cocktail page.
And August 10th, I'll be with Day Zero.
Ooh,
hey,
nice.
you know what? I just want to let you know,
Hillside.
Tiff typed in, she goes, I want to go to Sushi, Zig. See, she wants to go to Cabin. She's never had Cabin. You guys
What's so
need to join
goddamn
me.
grand about Cabin?
I'm just telling you,
All
dude.
right, take your ding dong while you're talking about this.
Let's make sure that we set up a day that and it's so, I don't know what it is. It's so hard to get for me and Scott to get our girls to be on the same fucking page. Although Tiff is more on the page than Otsko is. But we're gonna. Our treat. We'll take you to sushi, and I guarantee you that you'll never have sushi like this ever again. Okay.
Cool.
So there you go, Tiff. All right.
Take your ding dong.
Cheers, Tiff. There's my ding dong.
You got to do the ding dong.
Not till after my shot, bitch. Guy trying to tell me what to fucking do.
Oh, ding dong.
This fucking guy, I'm just saying, and I figured how to wave to people too when they chime in.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
I'm getting technically smarter, dude.
Are you?
Technologically smarter.
Oh shit!
Technologically smarter. Did you hear what I said? I said technically smarter.
Testicularly.
Not technologically.
Testicularly.
Testicularly. Oh, I'm an idiot. But shit, see, I had something else. I hit a brick wall. I was going to say something because I thought about it when I was taking a piss.
Oh man,
and I fucking forgot, man. Oh, that's right. Bing, ring a bell. Next Monday. You know what next Monday is? Do you know what it is for JJ?
It's a drum clan.
Dianthus.
Oh, no, that's not. Oh, okay. That's 2 weeks away, right?
Yes. Okay. Dianthus is coming in, their new album with the new lineup. And they've actually got on August 3rd, they're having a.
Oh, I won't be able to make it. I've got a show on August. No, never mind. That's September. Never mind. My bad.
See, my computer just shut the fuck off, and I told my kids, see, it's nothing. It's like there's nothing, dude.
Yeah. Well,
nothing.
Never trust the kiddos.
Well, at least I can prove it to them. But they have their well, it's an invite, so I can't say where it's at. But they're having their CD release party next Friday.
Oh, August 3rd is the Monday, right?
No, August 3rd is Friday.
Friday. Okay, so what's the next?
And so me and Otsko are going to that. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait. But to kick it off, they're going to be here
the 30th
prior to their CD release, which is going to be freaking awesome. But you can still get it. Dianthus Official. You can still actually start downloading the new album now. But they're going to be in studio next Monday, so I can't wait. My little cousins. They're doing really. They're really putting a lot of effort in, and I really respect them for that. Especially being as young as they are and being females. It's not an easy market to break in when as females. So, anyways,
No, I will be there though, and I was thinking it was the week after.
Monday.
Yeah, no, Monday the 30th. I'll be around. You know, it's the first week in August. I mean that. Let's see, what is that? The drum clinic is on what? The 3rd.
Okay.
Why the hell did I think it was the 6th?
No, it's not.
Hold on.
What the hell calendar?
No, 6th. The 6th. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the wrong fucking calendar. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
6th.
it's 2018, not 2017.
Shut the fuck
Scott.
up. No, I hit the button too far and it went to fucking September. Fucko.
September.
Anyways. No, so
Slow down, Turbo.
Oh, well, I'm trying to figure shit out here. So, yeah, no, the 6th, I want to try to get my buddy Tato up here for the drum clinic and check it out.
Okay, cool. That works for me. There's always an open seat at the drum clinic.
Yep.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Facebook Live. Thanks for tuning in to YouTube. And those of that tune in to chaoticradio.com. It is that time of the evening, and we are... we got a few more minutes.
Yeah, what the fuck? What are you running around for, Turbo?
Well, because I'm the one that's sitting here doing all the goddamn fucking talking. If you guys want to bring something up,
hey, I've been trying all fucking night. What are you doing? You've been
and so what are you going to add? So go ahead. Tell me, what are you going to add?
I'll just talk about bullshit. I'll talk about some funny shit.
Fuck that! I'm fucking out of here.
What the hell was that?
You know what?
Stewie.
So, anyways, we're out of here. Stick around. Make sure you tune in next Monday. Dianthus. It's gonna their CD release, and it's awesome. You can go on to Dianthus official and start downloading their music. And I'm telling you, I just know that you're gonna love it. So they kick ass. So, see, my niece Lolo says, take off your sunglasses. No, Lolo. Because the thing is that I'm already ugly as it is. The sunglasses kind of hide half of my ugliness, which is at 50 with the bags under the eyes, and you know. Hey, I'm kind of curious. You guys ever tried those eye pack things, the cold packs, right? You put it in your eyes. I'm not going to sit inside. I'm not going to sit there with cucumbers on my eyeballs. But you know those ice pack things.
Well,
does
when
those
I
things
have a
work?
headache.
No. They go over your eyes.
Oh no. I'll put like something on my head if I have a headache. But yeah, like a migraine. Yeah. I'll
okay. No. Here's what
no. I don't have bags under my eyes, buddy. So I don't know.
Put this in your eyes.
Dude, you got... I don't know what mirror you're looking in, dude, but...
I'm just tired right now. There's no bags, brother. It's just tiredness.
Slipknot. I'm kind of curious. I mean, does that stuff work?
Yeah.
Oh, do you use it?
Oh, ask the hippie.
Right?
Wait, what were you talking about? I was focused on like.
Did he like just like?
He just agreed to something. We could have been talking about, do you like anal sex or something on yourself? But
oh, sure, that's great.
And he just answered, "Yo, yeah, sure."
Oh my god, dude! I said the ice pack. Those little, they're like glass. They're not glasses, but they're filled with like a cold gel. You put it in the freezer and you put it on your fucking eyes. Does that work?
Why did you like get punched in the eye?
No, I got bags. My niece is chiming in. She told me to take off the sunglasses. I told her it's hiding half of my ugliness.
It might work. I don't know. Try it.
I don't want to buy it if it doesn't work. That's my whole thing. Does it work?
I couldn't tell you.
I've never heard anything.
I haven't had to worry about it.
I don't know.
Try it.
I should. I will. I'll find it somewhere. It's probably got to be on eBay somewhere, right?
Yeah, those things are handy if you ever got back pain too.
How do
Oh,
you
shit.
know?
Because I've used them for back pain. Little ice packs.
So then I'm talking about they slip over your head like goggles. You fuck. Oh jeez.
Like the chicks wear?
Yeah.
Oh God.
What the hell?
No.
What do
I
you guys
don't
think I've been talking about this whole time?
Well,
see, this is.
I heard about ice pack, but I didn't think
I
you were talking about.
I deal with you guys every week.
You're turning into a chick or something.
I've never seen.
No,
that
I'm not. I just asked if they work because my niece Lola said I should take them. Look, see, holy shit!
I would have
it's
to look
half
it up
my
on
ugliness.
YouTube.
This is hiding it right here.
Oh.
Does it work? Does it take the old man puffy eye?
It might. If you're like puffy eyed, it'd probably help.
Well,
it's just gonna like keep inflammation down a little bit.
Well, people, Otsko tells me, my parents tell me that you know what, Zig, you look tired.
Well, that's just from working.
No, I know.
You get rest, that'll go away.
But they tell me, it says, because you work so much, you look tired. Stop working so much. I don't know. I can't. I mean, I've been working 2 jobs for 17 years. I mean, how do you not? I mean, that's like going to retirement. How do you retire? I mean, do you not think that some people? I don't know if you did the same job for 30 fucking years and then you're like, okay, I'm like, I don't know, you were a train driver, 30 years, you drove a train, and you can't wait for retirement. Okay, now I'm going to retire. I don't have to drive a train anymore. But I don't just do one job. I mean, I work on motorcycles. I'm a motorcycle safety instructor. I have a radio show. I'm in a band. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm like this functional one gear. You know what I mean? It's like I'm a few gears in the transmit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I'm the same way.
You know,
Shit.
I think here's my biggest fear. One of them. I don't fear death. I've already died twice. I'm not scared of dying whatsoever. If someone put a gun to my head and say, this is your last day, say goodbye.
So you better pull the fucking trigger, motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, it's the same way I feel.
Yeah, it's not gonna faze me at all. What I'm in fear of is just becoming insignificant. Just like slowing down and just being like there. My grandparents' generation, it was like once you go old, you retired. You worked a job for 30 fucking years. You retired 50 years, whatever it was, and you just grow old and you shriveled up like a raisin and just.
Honestly, I don't want that.
I don't either. That's my biggest fear of being just nothing. Right.
Like being crippled and being just like, I can't do this or that anymore. I mean, even like the vision thing, it's like it's slowly getting a little, distorted here and there. And it's like that enough is scary enough. It's like I don't need anything more to happen. It's like,
I'm making sense right now.
Oh, no,
am I
absolutely.
correct?
No.
And I'm so glad that Lolo just brought that up. But I'm making sense. Am I?
Yeah. No, I don't want to be a fucking old decrepit person that can't do anything by myself or handle things myself, because it's like I run my own business, you run your own business. You'd have to find somebody to run your business, and that's a scary fucking thing because you don't know if they can do it right, if they're going to handle it the correct way, if they're going to fuck up and destroy your business
up to the standards that you had set your business at.
That's the scariest fucking thing. It's like I know I have plenty of customers to keep my business going, but it's like, who's going to run it if I can't?
But then again, I mean, you still have many years to go. I mean, when do you see yourself retiring?
How do you retire when you're fucking goddamn, working for yourself? That's the scary thing.
Right.
That's why I'm relying on, anything else to possibly come up with music. That's why I'm busting my ass doing everything I do for music to maybe help with that financially to where I can maybe get somebody and hire somebody to train and do what I do. But
Well, and of course, there's, since we're business owners, to come to the point where we could actually still own our business, retire.
You could sell it off.
Technically, but but still have it ran, and that's one of my things. I really don't see anybody having the same standards as I have.
Neither do
when
I.
It comes to my business. I run a very tight business. I make sure that my customers are the boss. I am not the boss of my company. My customers are the boss. They are the ones that set a standard for what they expect me to do on their motorcycle. Does that make sense?
Well, absolutely. I mean, I'm in a customer's house.
I'm one of his customers. That means I'm the boss.
But see, the difference, the harsh difference is I'm in a customer's house in their comfort zone. You are in your comfort zone in your establishment, in your business.
Oh, true.
And if I make one little tiny mistake, I'm fucked. That's why I got to be on my best and make it, I got to give tenfold what I can really, accomplish and do. But every time it's just like, I do what I got to do, and they're always happy. And I always get the customers that are always the assholes or the picky fuckers. I get a lot of customers from Claremont that are just, school teachers and, professors and shit that are just so fucking finicky and picky. And it's like, they warn me, oh, wait, this customer is just a horrendous customer. They're really hard to deal with. I say, okay, I've dealt with them. I mean, I've dealt with, people out in Hollywood. I've dealt with people in Malibu. I've done numerous movie stars and shit like that, their houses. So that's why I'm good at what I do.
Well, now don't get me wrong. Remember, because I work on motorcycles, so people's lives are in my hand. They're on two wheels.
That too.
So, but Lolo, my niece chimed in because when I lift my glasses, the first thing she goes, "Look at that luggage."
Oh shit.
That's a shit. We unloaded the fucking plane right there, man. There's a whole bunch of luggage there.
You need the finger. Where's your finger?
Tiff. I won't give my niece the finger. She's also Lolo is also my insurance agent for for my vehicles. So Seashore Insurance is
after she gave you bullshit, you're giving her a prop.
I love her to pieces. She is family, but Seashore Insurance, and they're out of the South Bay. Look up Lorena Carlson, and tell her that Uncle Zig sent you. I am Uncle Zig. It's a trip because now she takes in kids that are like abused and what have you, and that don't have families, and gives them a family, and it's nice. And then like a foster.
Yeah.
Foster, right? But she's a very caring and giving person. But she's a great agent. She's saving me a lot of money on insurance, thank God. But touch base with their Seashore Insurance. They're out of I think Redondo Beach, if I'm not mistaken. But Tiff chimed in and said, "I need to have a makeover show."
What the fuck?
Actually, since we are YouTube. No, hang on.
How gay is that?
See? Tiff?
How gay is that?
I think that would be funny as fuck. I think that since we're visual, we got the Facebook and we got the YouTube. What if we did a show where all three of us got facials?
Jesus Christ.
But JJ, what do you think?
Just like a clay thing?
I don't know. I don't know what. I've never had a facial. I'm just saying. She just said we should have a makeover show. So okay. So I'm assuming that's a facial, right? Or am I wrong? I'm not a female. I don't know. I don't go to, places to have my hair did.
Oh, Tiff, you like a facial.
Spa day at the station.
I heard that's good for your eye bags.
Oh my God, he went there. That's too funny. And see that one. Oh my
That's
God,
sort of throw me under the bus, honey.
That's a good one, dude. I have no response. I have no response. She says man makeovers. I don't know. Think about that.
What the fuck is a man makeover?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Actually,
We're not gay. Come on.
I would say that would be more beneficial for your skin than the ice thing.
But okay.
But like if I can't sleep because it's really hot at night, that ice thing sounds like a good idea for that.
Oh well, I'm just saying. But what is so gay about having a makeover? I'm really thinking about that.
It's really not gay.
Okay, so I mean, because you got to figure. Okay, look at some of the greatest fucking band. Like, let's
Scott's like, I
see
disagree.
Scott. See, this is where we get Scott.
All right, I'm in just to get Scott.
Because see, the thing is, if we book this, it's me and Vijay. You are a co-host, so you have to do it.
Well, like the fucking pepper thing? No, I'm not doing the pepper thing.
Okay, no, but
you guys fucking
but
burn
you
your
can
own
do-
assholes
Can
on
we
that
do it
one.
at a
But you
place
will
where
do
we
a
can wine
makeover.
tasting too?
You will do a makeover.
Wine tasting.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
wine
in
tasting.
there.
I'm cool with. I like wine.
Wine is fine. I have no problem with wine.
But you're gonna do a makeover.
A makeover, though. What the fuck?
I mean, come on. What? I've seen that stuff done. I mean, they massage your face, and and they do all this kind of stuff, and exfoliate and what have you. What do you got to lose?
jizz on your face?
I'm just saying. Maybe it might come with a happy ending.
Right.
Well, if she sits on your face, I mean, who's the one really getting the happy ending? But
Well, yeah.
I know.
Giggity.
Tiff, I like the idea. And you know what? I'm going to... you know what, Tiff? That means, I mean, obviously, if I don't know people that are willing to come into the studio and do a makeover, that means that would be up to you. So, see, Scott, you're actually on the safe side right now because, does she know people that would actually come into the studio and give us a makeover live on the air?
Don't know.
We will find out.
I guess we will.
Yeah.
I still want to do a food thing. I want strange foods. And no, not the fucking gluck gluck
No
duck
eggs.
bullshit. Yeah, I'm not
Try that.
fucking
No,
eating
I ain't
that,
touching
dude.
that either.
I've seen
I'm
that.
not going to eat that.
I had a chance to eat it once. I didn't eat it.
That's what is that
Sticking
called?
with my
a
gut decision.
gaboot egg or something like
I
that.
can't remember.
Yeah, I'm not eating that. I'm just talking about.
Tiff will chime in and know
Oh,
about
we
I'm
were
ju-
going to do that taco challenge. That place in Riverside that has
the hot tacos.
it's like 800,000 Scoville units.
No,
Yeah.
I ain't doing that bullshit. I
That's
ain't
not
burning
that
my
much.
asshole.
But they got to bring it here. We can't go there. They got to come bring it here. So if you know someone that wants it, that has a strange food, something strange, I'll eat anything, really, except that duck egg thingy.
Yeah, fuck that.
Balut.
Balut. That's it. I'm not eating that shit.
No,
And I'm
neither
not
will I.
eating rotten eggs. That were
I won't
buried
eat
in
larvae
the
of
sand for like
No.
fucking 6 months or something like that. I'm just saying something that most people wouldn't really eat, and I just think it's like weird, or if it's hot. I mean, I can do challenge me. Although I'm not going to eat another Moraga scorpion pepper. Or no, what was it that we ate? That was it,
scorpion
right?
pepper, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that one was bad. That
Yeah.
was a lot worse than the Carolina Reaper.
The Carolina
version.
Reaper was smoother.
Yes, it was. The heat came along like it prolonged before it came on. So the other
Tasted
one was
better,
like,
too.
bam, it was like there.
Yeah, the
Anyways,
scorpion kind of tasted like shit.
it did. And the heat was like within like 10 seconds, it was there.
Yep.
Dumbass.
So, anyways, we're out of here. Obviously, it looks like a man makeover show might be in the works.
Christ.
So we're gonna leave the mail lady up to getting that one organized.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, we got to get the distillery guys in here to do that show.
Yes. Yeah,
That
we got
will
to
be
have
a fun
California distilleries, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
With a K.
With a K. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for tolerating us. We love everybody. And be safe out there and be good to somebody else. And if you do something good for somebody else, trust me, it's going to make you, it doesn't matter what you get in return. That's not what it's about. It's about feeling good right here. So we'll see you next week. We're going to have Deanthus on the air with their new CD. So be safe and love you.
Do ya?
And that is a fucking wrap.